Hiya, as you can probably see behind me, we've got our presents, we've got our tree up. I'll show you right now. What do you think? It's not decorated yet, but I'm quite proud of myself. Why? I put it up, even with a busted leg. Hey, shows I can do anything if I put my mind to it. Although I've been advised not to do it in future. It does aggravate my foot. Talking of aggravation, or rather doing things without thinking, I've also been trying to disguise my pain by doing a little comedy. Now, the comedy has been my way of trying to fight back against the pain, keep myself chinned up. In one place, however, where monsters roam, laughter is more important. I'm pretty sure I could power up the whole of monstropolis if I wanted to. This is the story of how at one point Mike overestimated the power of laughter, and more importantly, what happens when you misjudge how much power is needed. After all, anyone who's been to Trafalgar Square recently will know. I'll finish the sentence later. This story is a Monsters Inc. story, and it's called Christmas in Monstropolis. Mike was excited. He was in charge of decorating Monstropolis for Christmas. Mike pictured the city glowing from top to bottom, and to top it off, he planned to set up a huge Christmas tree in the centre of the city. Sully nervously looked over Mike's plan. "This is going to take a lot of laugh power," he said. "Maybe we can skip some of these lights." "Skip lights?" Mike asked. "We need more lights." On Christmas Eve, Monstropolis shone brightly. In the city centre, hundreds of monsters gathered to witness the tree lighting. There was even a TV crew waiting to film the event. "See, Sully," Mike said, "the power is just fine, and you were worried." Suddenly, the Christmas lights went out. Mike looked around. The power had gone out across the whole city. "What's going on, Wazowski?" the monsters yelled. "We'll have this fixed in a jiffy," Mike shouted. Sully wasn't so sure. "The factory is closed and everyone's on vacation," he whispered. How are we going to generate enough power?" "We're going to need to get some substitute light collectors," Mike said. He scanned the crowd for familiar faces. "Smitty, Needleman," he called. "Over here, come on. We need your help." "We'll probably need 5 cans to power up the city and light the tree," Sully said when they got to the factory. He looked at the clock. "And we've got about an hour to pull it off." Smitty and Needleman were nervous. They didn't know any jokes. "Don't worry, I've got 1,000,000 of them," Mike said. He quickly scribbled down some jokes and handed them to the monsters. Mike ran through door after door collecting laughs, but Smitty and Needleman were getting nowhere. They couldn't even get one little chuckle. "You stink," Mitty said. "I stink," Needleman said loudly, waking the girl whose room they'd entered. Needleman gave Smitty a little push. Smitty tried to push Needleman back, but Needleman stepped out of the way. Smitty tumbled to the floor with a thud. The girl howled with laughter. "Whatever you did in there worked," Sully said when the two stepped back onto the laugh floor. "You just spilled a whole can. Let's hope it's enough. We're out of time. The ceremony is about to start, with or without us." The monsters raced back to the city centre. The lights had come back on, but had they collected enough laughs to light the tree too? Mike took a deep breath and flipped the switch. Nothing happened. Mike, Smitty said. He held up the power cord. The tree wasn't plugged in. Mike quickly plugged in the cord. The lights flickered on. Everyone gasped with wonder. The tree was magnificent. You did it, Mike, Sully said. Mike shook his head. You mean we did it. Merry Christmas, Metropolis. And a Merry Christmas to you guys too. As I said, a few cities that we know of, New York, even London, has a special event where a magic big tree is lit up. And we've seen our streets be lit up on Christmas time as well. It just goes to show, no matter where you are, Christmas reaches the heart of everyone. Maybe you'll have a monster visit you tonight. But remember, they're only after your cheerful laughter, not your cheerful screams. Maybe all they want is a tickle. Bye for now. And good night, little ones.